The new YouTube and how to make it work. What's the first thing you think of in the mornings when you wake up? You know, what do you do? I mean, yeah, get up, you go to the bathroom, you may be hungry from the not eating late the night before. So you get up and you go get you some food. The first things you do in the morning. Well, after doing this for just over a month now, the first thing I have found that I do every morning is get up and check YouTube Studio, see what happened overnight on the channels. Uh, that's why this is fun. That's why this is exciting. So in the mornings, you got to do what you got to do. But in the mornings, my first instinct is get up and see what happened overnight. Because usually I post my videos. If I'm gonna post them, I post them at night. And the next day, by morning time, it gives me a little results on what's happened. That is exciting. That's why you get up and do this every day. If for no other reason. We've talked about all the other passive incomes that you can go out and create. You can do drop shipping. You can do this. You can do that. And that takes work. That takes a lot of endeavor. But this is not that hard to do. And I've been preaching that for over a month now. So because I'm doing it on other channels, I'm not just doing this channel here. This is just my face channel to have fun, to tell people what's going on and what's out there to utilize as far as doing this. And that's where this has gotten fun at. I can go on and on and on about my daily endeavors to try to come up with content, but it's easy to come up with content to talk about because of the results you see, because of, and that's what I'm talking about on here. This is talking about YouTube and how it's kind of changing the way I look at my daily life, the things I go about every day. This is it's fun. But I've told you can do product reviews. You can do tell your life story. I've talked about that before. There are people out here doing that, just telling them, what they do every day. I'm telling it every day, but I'm telling about YouTube because that's what I do every day, other than Uber. And I've talked about Uber on here before. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. You can get tired when you're an old person. Pretty easy of doing the same thing every day. And I've been doing this every day, 7 days a week for too long. So either way, get up, grab your camera, get motivated today. This could be the first day of doing YouTube, and do this. Just take your camera, turn it on, flip it around 1080, put your face on it, and away you go. Do this. Don't even put your face on it. There are people out here right now talking about doing fake podcasts. All right. So just take your camera, turn it on, but don't pay no more attention to it. Just talk. Just talk, and talk. All right. This is that easy out here to, talk about your life. We find that interesting. People find it interesting for people to talk about their daily endeavors. Until you can get something that you want to do faceless. And I'm telling you, I'm doing the faceless left and right. But this here has given me the education I needed to do the faceless stuff. This here has helped me so much on the back end of doing this and doing that, the titles and everything else. So the new YouTube, and this is how you do it. Just post your stuff. Don't be afraid of putting your face out there if that's what you're going to do. Don't be afraid of doing the faceless, and I'm going to tell you more and more about that later. I've done the faceless stuff, and this is fun. It is, in some ways, easier than doing this right here. This is simple because all you have to do is just do it, upload it, go in, do your titles, do your description, do your keywords, and I've told you about TubeMagic helping you with all of that. But this has got so simple that I'm not really sure which is easier anymore. The faceless stuff is so simple because all you do is you're using AIs to do all of that. But this here, in some ways, can be more challenging because you are having to put your face out there. You are actually putting your words on the internet. You're putting your story of what you do, of what you've lived. And if I was to go into the details on the jobs I've had in my life, oh my Lord, I take up 2 or 3 hours easy of video of the different types of work I've done in my life. I've been a heavy equipment operator. I've been a web developer. Uh, I've had a pilot license. I have done so many. I've been a plumber. I've done every kind. I've been a truck driver. You see there all these professions, all these different job careers I've had over the years have kind of molded me into things I could talk about. I could sit there and talk about web development for a long time back in the old days of what it was like. And so you have those same experiences. You have the experiences of what you've done up till now in your life. Those are things that can get you a channel, can develop you a channel. So don't be afraid of going out and just telling people what you've done if that's what if that's the only thing you can come up with right now, because this gets you started. You can have more than one channel on YouTube. You're not limited to one channel. Like I told you, when I started this, I developed, or was trying to develop, 8 different channels at one time. No, don't even try that. Unless you got a team of developers and people that can develop your content, can do your editing, can do all your other stuff for you, you don't even try that. That's just too far. Get you one. Do a face channel first. Why not? You can always go back and delete it. You can go back and get rid of the channel if you didn't like it. Do your face channel first. Get used to doing the back end stuff. And it's not a whole lot of stuff when I say that. I mean, it's not a whole lot. I mean, it takes me more time to upload a video doing this right here than it takes to actually do the other stuff. I mean, by a bunch. It can take an hour or more to upload a video that I'm doing. But the back end stuff can take 5, 7, no more than 10 minutes. Once you've learned how to do it, I mean, I've got where I can just fly right through that. That's easy to do. You don't have to really think much more about that. You just make sure you just go down the list as you're doing it, the video on YouTube, before you set it to go public, before you schedule it. It is simple. It really is simple, especially after you've done it 2 or 3 times. That's why I say get used to doing the face stuff. It will help you to get ready to do the faceless stuff. Um, if you go straight into the faceless stuff, that's no problem either. You can do that because it's not that hard. And TubeMagic and video, or VidIQ, kind of walks you through it, makes it kind of simple. And this is the new trend. Get out there and do it. I mean, it's that simple. This is you look at people's videos all day long or all night long, whenever you're looking at them, and there are people out here that are just doing this, having success, having some fun with it, and promote your product. If you've got a product to develop that you've developed, or you are a real estater, or you own a store, whatever, you can do this right here to promote your product, promote your channel. And there are a ton of guys out here that are explaining exactly in detail how to do that. That's not this channel. That's not this channel. So I'm just telling you, it's out there. It's easy to do. It's not that hard, so don't be afraid of it no longer if that's what you've been afraid of doing this. Develop your channel. Get you a channel right now. There's no reason not to do that. There are rewards that you can get out of this. There are sponsorships. You get a channel that's really kicking it out of the park. You can get some sponsorships. They'll contact you and say, "Hey, would you promote my product?" That's down the road, though. That's not what we're going to talk about today. But I'm just telling you can get this to a whole nother level. You see people out there doing it all the time. So I'm going to keep it simple with you today. That's the first thing I want to talk about, is if you just developing an idea that you want to do this, the new YouTube That's what we're talking about today. And this is new. This is not the same old YouTube that we used to have, and especially once you kick in the AIs with this. This is a new way. And I'm excited, and I hope you get excited and just try it. That's all I got to say. I'm having fun with this. You should too. All right. Oh man, to have fun. this is this is rewarding in some ways. So, guys, you guys have a good morning. I did this early in the morning because I didn't have nothing scheduled for this morning to do with the Uber. It's slow out here, and this is something I hate. But I'm gonna keep doing it. I got to. You got to keep that job. Do not. If you're going to start this, do not quit that job. Do not even think about quitting it. This is going to take some time to develop, unless you're just one of those guys that knock it out of the park from the get go. And you can do that. You can do that. So, guys, have a good morning. I'll talk to you probably later this afternoon. I needed to make it up. I didn't do a video yesterday, and I kind of sloughed it off. I was kind of not busy, but I had a lot of other personal stuff going on, so I had to deal with. So, you guys have a great morning, great afternoon. Come back and see us. Subscribe, click the bells, do all that kind of stuff. Follow this because this is a test. This is a test channel. All right, we're just going to find out what happens when you be consistent, and that's what I'm going to do. So, guys, have a good day. See you later. Bye. Daddy-o out.